morning, Freetown. Good morning, Sierra Leone. And of course, a warm greetings to our listeners across the globe, whether your time is on the morning, afternoon, or evening. You're most welcome to the Epic Morning Show, your trusted show for credible information, thoughtful analysis, and of course, daily inspirational message there. So today is Monday, the 15th day of December 2025. We get 16 more days to say goodbye to 2025. And of course, we're in the mid of December. Of course, we're inside festivity. So, well, a lot of people don't enjoy the festive season now so far. Well, for me, I don't know. So I get to say. So, me know now, Sir Evangelist Lee. I therefore do now for the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. And of course, we broadcast live from our studio at 54 Ellicott Road, Freetown, Sierra Leone, also frequency modulation 99.3 FM. And you can also follow the conversation live on our Facebook page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM, Radio Garden, and of course, Choice FM. That's the one who live in the eastern part of Freetown. And of course, we want to say plenty thank you for an article on time they listen to you from Monday to Friday. We appreciate you now so much. I mean, for using that to pop, electricity, whatever. I mean, we appreciate you now so much. So the Epic Morning Show now, it's our 30 minutes program. We thoughtfully divided into two interactive segments. And in the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, we start off with our rise message of the day, our breaking news highlights, hot topic of discussion where we feature guests to discuss on critical issues that demands critical answers. And of course, towards the end of the program, they open the phone line where we're not going to opportunity for call and contribute towards our topic of discussion. And we equally take on a message that we're not going to send via Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So entertainment and sports wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. And in the second segment of the Epic Morning Show with Marion Precious George, they give you the front pages of our newspapers and also invite analysts to break down and analyze the major stories that we're making of the headlines last morning. So our hot topic of discussion: why are so many people interested in becoming the president of Sierra Leone? I mean, a lot of people want to be the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. So why this happen? What is so special about that seat? So now that's what we can discuss in the program this morning. So no going on side, the weather is kind of like cool. Yesterday, I mean, the rain will kind of surprise plenty, but you can grab yourself a cup of hot tea. It's important because the weather kind of like cold this morning. So grab yourself hot tea, whether coffee, cocoa, you name it, and keep our company for the next 2 hours, 30 minutes. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Rising message of the day. I mean, that rain we soak sugar cane for make it sweet. Now the same rain back we soak bitter leaf for make it bitter. I mean, that same rain we soak sugar cane we make it sweet. Now the same rain soak bitter leaf we make it bitter. I mean, call opportunity, make use of it. Whatever the position you find yourself in, just make use of the great opportunity will come your way. So this is our morning's message, our rising message of the day, the 15th day of December 2025. Stay tuned.
I know the share with bossing, even if not Dangote. Yeah. I don't care, I know the fear, no. I know I say with bossing, no. Even if not Elon Musk, you still no care. No, I see you with nobody. Now you just, I mean, no more for sip, and you milking, I mean, no more for liquor. We secret moment, I mean, no more forget them. Baby, I mean, no more for you. You can't even say what try you. Yeah, I got there. Cause I know the joke for my baby, yo. Cause it's my baby, it's expensive. Oh, 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 247. Now you did not mean my door. I know the kind you get. I know the care with nobody, oh. 247.
Pop, you see block man? You see Jen? You say you waka? But this na super kaiba. Look up. This na a brand new keke. Yes, so beaucoup super kaiba them don't boss. Or they don't pull a door. They make a campaign all over the country. Hey, yes. Just dial star 500 hash and buy top up and talk boku and continue for the talk, or dial hash 144 hash and pay with orange money and stand chance for win super prize them every week like solar kits, Okada, generator, and every month one person will win keke. Orange they give you the power for build your life, support your family, and better your community. You self can live this sober kaiba life. Orange and orange money, the most rewarding, exciting, and connected brand
Epic Radio,
Nasamon.
99.3. It's so refreshing.
Joy is gone.
If you look for best betting experience, register with 1xBet today and enjoy when you register with 1xBet.
Epic
I say
Radio.
they will give you 200% bonus by your first deposit. And when you complete your registration, side we then go ask you for put your official promo code. Just put AMS 232. 1xBet. Try get on your phone. 1xBet get fine game them like casino game, card game, and they all get sober winning. They get football, basketball,
Epic
tennis,
Radio.
and boku other one them with live updates. Register with your phone and make sure say you register with valid ID card. And when you done your registration, screenshot them for Bambai. You can withdraw and deposit with Colats, with Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, Mastercard, or Visa Card. 1xBet, they sponsor La Liga, Serie A, League One, Confederation of African Football, and a partnership with FC Cologne. That not done, then get them brand ambassador them like Yemata,
Epic
the Laughing
Radio.
Matter, Crack Twist and Zamza, Robino the comedian, and plenty other one them. 1xBet, play on today, forget you're winning. And not forget to bet responsibly. The office in Lumley Beach Road by Empire Night Club. But if you're not able to reach there, call on a telephone number 076 100 338 or 078 206 171. 1xBet, I'll win you this week.
Joy is gone.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. And of course, welcome to our breaking news highlights on this fine dial. And joining me in the studio this morning is Usman Ibrahim. Good morning, Usman, and Happy New Week. What's breaking?
Good morning, Ivan. Good morning, listeners, viewers. Let's go straight into our top breaking news story this morning. And President Julius Maada Bio, we also know the chairman for ECOWAS, don't want to say terrorism, violent extremism, organized crime, and communal conflict, especially in the Sahel, Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, still pose serious threats to the peace and development for West Africa. We get over 400 million people. President Bio said this will be the open the 68th ordinary session of ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Governments in Abuja, Nigeria. We call for member states for join hand, strong intelligence, share intelligence, and take collective action. We include the activation of the ECOWAS standby force for protect peace, stability, and the future of West Africa. Of course, breaking news there. President Bio saying that terrorism, violent extremism, organized crimes, and communal conflicts, especially in the Sahel region, Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, they pose serious threats to the peace and development of West Africa.
Well, we just want to see peaceful Africa, and that's the main part of it. That we as Africans, especially, I feel like the president gets a whole lot of work for do. Yeah. I mean, as chairman of the ECOWAS, you get to look at, I mean, the Africa continent, the side where ECOWAS, I mean, look at, let Africa be peaceful, inclusive of we own country safe. as a nation. So you want to see whether it is sorry for the president, they work plenty, or whether he's enjoying what they do. It's something, well, it's tried.
Yeah, peace, I think, has some TVs hidden at the forefront of President Bio leadership internationally. We don't see the latest African nation forget a military coup. Some TVs say illegal under ECOWAS laws. President Bio don't work seriously for make sure so they return back to democracy. So all of this now a renewed push. We see also visit Burkina Faso meet with Ibrahim Traore again. He said and say they return back to democracy. So all of this, of course, in a renewed push for peace, stability for West Africa. This all for the breaking news this morning, Ivan.
Thank you so very much, Osman Ibrahim, for the breaking news highlight. And stay tuned again tomorrow for another edition of our breaking news highlight. Quick one before we go, you get Bokutin for talk, but you don't get a better top up. Well, Sobakaiba bundle now you answer. So just dial *500# for subscribe to the cheapest voice bundle na salon. The more you subscribe, the more chance you get for winning brand new keke, motorbike, and generator and solar lights them. So not forget the code na *500#. Stay tuned.
When you do this festive season, when you send money overseas with BNB, use the BNB Cash app, or you visit any BNB agent all over the country, you stand chance for win brand new smartphone. Whether you do payments with the business partner them abroad, or you want to share love with your family and people and when they're close to you now your homeland, BNB they cover you any side you day. Send money today and enjoy well secure and fastest transfer experience anytime. Bam, now you got once you deal with BNB. If you want to know more, call the customer service team that they number 072 500 000 or 080 500 000. BNB they send joy and gladdy all over the country this festive season.
OneXBet presents an exciting world of entertainment. In the OneX games, you will find Crash, Dice, Apple of Fortune, Money Wheel, and other exciting games with many chances to win big wins. Go to the website onexbet.sl or app, enter promo code GAMESL and receive welcome bonus up to 36,800 leons plus 150 free spins. Fun to play, fast to win. It's your best chance to grab your luck with OneXBet.
Okay, so welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM and our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3 and also Radio Garden, Choice FM, not the eastern part of Kitong. So we're asking this morning why so many people get interest for become the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. So that's what they asked this morning, and people are so much get interest, especially when will lead up to elections, and we get, well, probably we'll get more political parties, but we'll get up to 16 political parties, probably we might have in more, but for the SLPP and the APC, we don't see names are coming up, plenty names, some don't be official, some no official aids, but people get the aspiration, they want to lead, they want to become the president of our republic. Section 41 ABC of our constitution, states how somebody is eligible for the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. 1, it talk about you for be a Sierra Leonean. 2, you for don't age 40, you for don't reach the age of 40 years. And 3, you for belong to a political party. Just those 3 requirements. And if you cross them, you're eligible for be the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. So what is so special? Is it people want to be the president of this country based on say, okay, well, you don't need to go hustle for, get a degree or go through some amount of interviews or whatever. You just need to get a kind of strong political footing. And then automatically, if you're lucky, you become the president. So there is not much hustle for put on that way there So do we have to peg it as probably the economical situation that's supposed to feel like we go into politics in an easy way than they forget money? Or you want to look at say it's about sincerity that I want to push my country, I want to come work in this country and transform Sierra Leone for go before? Or because of the powers we presidents get, I mean executive powers where the president gets the supreme head of our nation. Is it that's another thing for think about? Or probably you feel like after the war, a lot of things don't go wrong, and you feel like you are the most fittest person, or certain individuals and feel like they are the most fittest person for say, okay, well, let me lead this country. So there are so many reasons we not able to talk this alone. We get people and we don't follow democratic space or wanting to be how presidency don't look over the years for come and make we can discuss why plenty people want for be the president of our darling Republic of Sierra Leone. So we expect to get Alphonsus B.M. Bani, be now the executive director of Human Rights Defenders Network, and also Sheriff Barry, when the chairman of Inter-Party Dialogue Committee, the IPDC. For joining me in the studio for me, we can discuss why many people are interested for becoming the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Stay tuned.
For my baby, cause it's my baby, it's expensive. 247. Now you dead, I'm in my door. I know they carry you play. I know they play with nobody. 247. Now you dead, I'm in my door. I know they carry you play. I know they play with nobody. You sabi receive me water. Me holy water. I like the way you just scatter. You make her go more deeper. Oh, me mommy water. When I get you, my days are better. That's why I know the joke for you. Cause I know say you very expensive. Oh, 247. Now you dead, I'm in my door.
All right, and welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Let me join in the studio by Alphonsus B.M. Ghani. Alphonsus, good morning, and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning, and good morning, listeners.
And of course, Sheriff Baye, good morning, and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Assalamu alaikum to the listeners. Good morning to everyone.
Kaifa look.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
I shocked Bokuman this morning. Anyways, welcome to the Epic Morning Show and compliment of the season to you, Alphonsus, and the Sheriff as well. Yeah, and how the festive season how they go so far? Alphonsus.
Well, to God be the glory. At least one thing we always appreciate God. Now they give you the opportunity for stay alive, and you did in good health. So we tell God thank you, even though they lost some of our loved ones.
Yeah.
But you have to appreciate God because you know better past you and they will God they call. But
okay.
Just thank you that He give you the opportunity for stay alive and be healthy.
All right. So Sharif, you said they enjoy the holiday so far?
Alhamdulillah, because of the long life and well body, do the economy very tight. The homes are not really flourishing because as it used to be many years ago. Today, we get the euphoria, to get the fanfare of the Christmas as it used to be. For the year now, then Christmas carol, the gift will don't start for fly all over. But alhamdulillah, overall, as a Muslim, you have to give praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
So on that note, you actually don't think, say, you want to be a president at some point at this country?
If every politician get the ambition.
Well, I'm asking about you. If you want to be the president.
Of course, I want to be the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone.
Why?
Why? Because I get what it takes. It's not like the other guys. Because for be a president, it's not a child's play. It is an elephant head. One, you forget the honesty in you. You forget the integrity in you. You forget the vision in you. You forget a teamwork as a president. You for provide vision. You for be a modest somebody. We could be a role model. You for be a president. We could be very disciplined in yourself, discipline in fiscal management, discipline in monetary management.
So for some, it's all you get all the quality that will make you feel like you want to be a president someday soon.
Yes, someday soon.
All right, Alfonso, you get that dream day for becoming a president of Salon one day?
No.
Why?
The reason, in order to say, for being a president, the only opportunity and way they use for serving people. I think I'm comfortable with the call way God gave me for serve humanity through the promotion and protection of human rights. That's my own calling, and I think I serve that diligently. And I can support whosoever they come as leadership. That doesn't say means I don't have the quality. Everybody get the right for contest for presidency, but because we all get the right for be president, that make we decide not going to election and just get one person at a particular time.
So if you're called upon, like come and can serve the people of this country as the president, you go accept that offer there?
If I call upon,
yeah.
Well, the calling it depends, because in this country, people don't, the constitution not provides for independent candidates for serve. And
so you seem to like one of we are just saying, let's say the SLPP or the APC call you, Alfonso, so you don't do well.
And me own conscience.
Okay.
Me own conscience and resolution I don't take. Until God call me, I still remain to be an independent person in this country.
Okay. All right, so let's start off the conversation with two guests. Them one, once for be the president, Alfonso as well. Now they think about being the president so far. Except God call him. But we are asking very important question this morning. Why plenty people aim at that office day? Many years as civil society, why you think a lot of people want to become the president of this country? Alfonso, let's start with you.
Well, by my own opinion, there could be several reasons, and the reason then can be whether one it's personal, and the other reason could be political. The personal reason, I think, a number of people is the issue of maintaining power over and the control of state resources. That could be the personal issue. While some people want be they vow for presidency. The other reason is because of political ambition that one promote in political party and see in party take the leadership now the helm of this country, because why are using two key parameters in the successive governments now I don't see because even though we national anthem and we national pledge they talk about country first and you owe to your country, which I don't see leadership, presidency, now more of political ideology other than the country in vision, how one see them as the next 50 years. So politicians, individuals, they come with short-sighted thoughts, dictates that they promote their political identity, other than generational thinking for even plan and prepare for even picking or not things they're not born yet, or they're going for born in the next 20 or 30 years.
Okay. Sharif, quick one. Where do you think, where do you feel like now the reason why plenty people want to become the president of this country?
Well, we get to divide this thing into two segments, as my colleague outrightly say. You get one set of people we believe say now fame they want get resources, wealth. Then na them boku na this country.
Shortcut,
exactly.
Okay.
And they not get what it takes to be a president. They not get what we call the how they go able to manage the resources of this country, how faithful they are, how honest these people they are, how visionary they are. Because a leader, when you don't take up power, you know, can cast again blame on oppositions. I want just get you through. A former president of America, Harry S. Truman, he say the buck stop with the president, which means whatever goes on, if you can at the desk of the president no forget no reason for shift blame to other person. So the president for be a visionary one, way for be a role model, way go able energize in economy. Take for instance the likes of Mandela, you take the likes of Thomas Sankara. Those guys, we are visionary leaders. They project for the future. They help manage the economy. They come out from grass. You think of Benjamin Kappa of Botswana. This guy come na power when nothing no be did na Botswana, Tanzania. But he help mold and Tanzania left in a good footing. But in the case of Sierra Leone, now how for amass wealth? It's not about bringing the people together. And you, when you be the president, now you forbid the midfielder, now you forget ideas more than even your cabinet ministers.
So from which they say most ideas or people wanting to become the president, they are not genuine.
They are not genuine. Because if you don't be a president, one, you go think outside the box, how you go bring people they all together. You nationals there, how you will bring them together, how you distribute the resources of this country. So every district, every citizen will enjoy the resources of this country. How, in fact, you will able to manage your economy of your country, not to have left the economy of the country recklessly. Because when the economy gets reckless, definitely the people not go feel happy. So we want a leader where go get a vision, a leader where go believe, say, yes, the resources of this country, not only own these resources of this country, in a just a keeper, and if we maintain the resources of this country, how are you going to boom your economy? Okay. These are the type of leaders then where we need now the country, but this don't lacking. Once you can power, now then say leaders they will get where they listen to the people, to the detractors, instead of listening to the pains and sufferings of Sierra Leone.
So one thing I will take away from you, most people will want to become the president, not to in genuine faith. They know they do one because of they get good reason for doing just because of probably they want to get wealth and they want to acquire, according to which is in some form.
They not get the genuine intention, and they not sabi also. Let me give you a clear example. Because I believe when I talk, I talk with examples. We got one professor, we been in America, Professor Calon. Before they can get this job, and they write fine articles about the economy. When they get power, it come as bank governor of this country, we see how we economy become reckless. So it no mean say if you na university professor or you get your PhD, you know how for govern a state. No. Teaching in the classroom or lecturing in university no make you different. A presidential material at all. Not what you they say important, but what you they do. A professor, one philosopher say, you are what you do, not what you say you will do. So every every presidential material, it will be a perfect reader. Some of these people that want the leadership of this country, even the short history of Sierra Leone, they don't know. And when you know the history of the country, how you go able to govern you?
Thank you. We get so much for stretching that conversation there. Alphonsus, you want to peg this to our constitution, because when you look at Akutan earlier, section 41, talk about how people go eligible for be the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Do you see this as something very easy for that people can easily acquire them age 40, if you be a Sierra Leonean and also belong to a political party? Do you want to blame the constitution on this?
We not blame the constitution. You see, the fact is that the constitution is based on rights and responsibility of citizens. And as long as you are a citizen of this country, you get the right for contest for president, except if something you craze with the criteria they don't put inside that section. And so it gives everybody the opportunity for say you can contest. Enough of be discriminatory for say we don't want anybody for come. a fine for say let everybody come. It gives people the opportunity for make a choice. The problem we have with the openness of the constitution and the fairness of the constitution, now the lack of sincerity from we, the citizens of this country. Lack of sincerity in the context that we don't care about integrity. There is no way we do integrity check about whosoever they try for puts. What we want for no. This person I'm a tribesman, this person within the same party, and this person if he come, he go make a better. Those are the three yardsticks we look at. We don't care about if I put you, this man is able to transform this country, able to make this country plan for the next 50 years. That is not our vision. So that lack of sincerity of purpose and generational thinking in terms of getting the leadership, then they mislead we. And putting leadership, now like when they use computer, now garbage in, garbage out. If you tap into a computer, good. The computer know they give you very well. And they say give you what you put the good. So now like what would they take? So if we can take a leader, we value your estimation, now leader we want for a party, now leader who think say it will can make me a better, now leader na me your own possible day, na me your tribe. Now that leadership they give we.
So what in a situation, possible just wake up in the morning, that I want to be a president of Sierra Leone, and you go on for say the criteria set aside, not too tough that anybody can just wake up one morning that I want to be the president of this country.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be tough. And the only bias I get against the constitution now, where they make constitution discriminate against independent candidates. If I open, as long as you are Sierra Leonean, you fulfill all the criteria for contest for presidency, you have the right to contest. It not necessarily means if I go join political party. If people then see you, that this person gets the potential for transform this country, they don't for peg you to a political party. And we don't see this country, these two major political parties don't turn a cult. That no other party know they can for influence around it. So if one try to get a transformation in this country, the presidency for be changed. So that if somebody he can win as independent, then two political parties don't get anything for begin control the leadership. So you go begin see a change of pattern, a change of ideology, a change of thought, a change of people's perception as to this party, now we get this country.
So what's so special about that city? I mean, everybody want to become I want for use everybody because past nobody don't talk say want for be the president except God call you. But I believe say one that say for lead the country.
What is so special about that seat?
What is so special?
What is so special about that seat? Now because by our own constitution, it don't concentrate a lot of powers to that seat.
Okay.
The power don't get that seat don't get so much power to the extent that they see the checks and balances within the three arms of government. The legislature and the judiciary.
Okay.
So in other words, the executive don't take so much power that the legislature and the executive don't become an appendage to the executive. So if you get two sides, you get checks and balances. That's it. So many they see and pin in the frame. But because we don't get the system of monopoly, that the president get lot of powers.
Yeah.
You hear me? That even parliament, because already by the constitution, the president is a member of parliament. And so for begin get that check, for say, Lord, check this man, it's not applicable. And the party, all what they want is the presidency. And so once you get that seat, you can do whatever you feel for do, because we don't get checks and balances. And the people of this country know they hold the presidency to task because of the enormous power. And then the reason they will be thinking, if we want to transform this country, come 2026, 2027, towards 2028, that, in fact, as a network, we keep message for the 2028 elections. Now, a constitutional elections will they go for. If we not get a constitution for this country, where they make sure say the powers are equal, there should be checks and balances. Where they inform people, don't vote for that individual, don't vote for a political party. We not try for take the Justice Cowan constitutional Justice Cowan constitutional review committee the recommendation. Where now everyone in this country now that they put in so one civil constitution. The constitution not for SLPP, not for FPC, that for the people of this country. If you want the Justice Kawan Constitutional Review Committee recommend that economic, social, and cultural rights should be justiciable, that you for hold your government accountable, they cherry picker. They're not supposed for cherry picker.
But up till now, we don't see the end product of the constitutional review. I mean, don't take quite a long time.
Then they under, how we call them, whether in a society, the NEPA, a secret, because we don't know, because a constitutional review, it will be a public discussion. Whatever they do, the public for the know as to the stage.
Because we see just Edmund Kawan did very well. I think 27 up to before he left there. I mean, he was doing very well. People may be aware about what happened.
Justice Kawan did extremely well. In fact, now one of the things, and may his soul rest in peace, that part did very well. After they present that report, a lot of attack, and God will punish the one that will pressurize that old power, go give himself to this country for make we get the constitution. Way for make we all happy. Whether you be president, you come on at that 6 day, when you come on from the presidency, the constitution for protect you. But with leadership, they don't care about that one day. And they forget say when they in power. You get everything na your hand. But that's how we left power. How you get for being protected? That constitution. But this two political party, they don't see them that way. They see them as a constitution with they for use, for protect themselves and continue for their power or for oppress whosoever they come, either as their opposition or any member in the community where they think say for challenge them. So I think there are a lot of things we think say we need for do as a nation for the seat of presidency. Why we all for go contest, but now because of election would they elect. But now we use our conscience for begin look at integrity checks. Okay. That if this person they can't lead we, if you go take person with the thief, you can't put her for be president. The civilized nation, they don't go talk. They go look you as a nation that even you will put that man there for thief, sometimes you say the thief. Does that make you put her there for thief? Make una worship. If you put somebody with a drug lord, automatically now drug business will go deeper. If you put somebody with a bamboo, automatically una country will be like a bamboo community. So the leadership of a country now they determine how that country plan for go ahead.
I'm not going for names, but back in 2023, in 2018 election, I mean, we see people that will come up. I mean, may so rest in perfect peace. Like one of which, I mean, it's Salon Trump. We make so much of, attention in that particular election day. I mean, and you want to see that, like, Sheriff, this is for you. Everybody, like, wake up in the morning, like, I want to be the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. At times, I can imagine if Salon Trump not be died, and they waiting for the happen in the election, Sheriff.
Well, it will not be fine elections because aka Trump been the say fact and it been get a good message, but people then just take and say
people are not be treated as
a comedian. But when you sit down in your private time, you listen to him words then, it may get good messages we they try for pass on. Yes, I agree with my brother. Say it is very important for get an independent presidential candidate. But my own worry is not about the presidential candidate or political party candidate. It is the individual that is very instrumental. If you take power, you give somebody, we enable even manage in your life, manage, ever work. You get somebody we not get idea about the public and private sector, how that person could able and give leadership.
So you feel like at some point the constitution for add more weight in terms of eligibility?
Well, the constitution not get the problem. The requirement for be president na Salon is the same requirement in America.
They were quite different. America, but they go through the other one way. I feel like so much important. If you don't live at least 10 or 20 years in the country before you're eligible
14 years,
14 years,
don't live. Sierra Leone say if I don't live 5 years.
Is it
like,
a state
like the country?
Is it not the constitution? That's not the constitution. If I don't live 5 years, not the country.
I can't tell. I can't tell.
Because wait till they see now.
I can't tell.
Wait till they see now. People okay. Come overseas.
But Dandy not
wait till they see. Not
the crux.
Yes, wait till they see.
The real crux.
People when they come overseas, Sheriff. I mean, they're from overseas. They don't say they want to be president in this country. They never even reach in the country. They don't say wants to be one for this country. And we get for see plenty of the way for jetting in the country for one for the presidency.
That is not the problem. Kwame Nkrumah. Na diaspora ekomo, it can be president na Ghana. Adama Barrow, na diaspora ekomo, it can be president. So that is not the crux. The real problem, now when somebody no get idea, you can't lead the people. At the end of the day, na deceive the people. You ask a key question when people are rushing. People are rushing for be president in Sierra Leone simply because of the underlying word corruption. That when they get power, they be president, they amass a lot of wealth. Watch, what in the Anti-Corruption Act say, when you become a president, the declaration of your asset should be confidential. To me, and plenty others, that is a wrong phrase or a wrong act that contains in the ACC. Why a president not for declare an asset openly? Why the secrecy behind it? It is a form of corruption. It's a way of really covering corruption. The day when ACC and Sierra Leoneans go say, no, the president, before you assume your office, you have to declare your asset. What is wrong? If me, Sheriff Barry, say, I don't get motorcar, what is wrong about that? If I say, I don't get house, what is wrong about that? It is genuinity. We have to be genuine. But the moment somebody become president, you not declare asset openly, after 2 or 3 months, it go declare now in confidential. It is very, very wrong. So so there are a lot of other things we need for correct. But the bottom line is, corruption is the factor. My brother with the talk say they forget checks and balances. In the constitution, they tell we say the judiciary is independent as well as parliament. But the executive, they muzzle them because the executive get enormous power. Now in they appoint the chief justice. Now in they appoint the head of the police. Now in they appoint the head of the military. So more or less, the one way they feed you, you know, go biting finger. So unless and until we start forget independent bodies then for elect such people, definitely. So
according to Alfonso,
corruption will just ripple.
Because of those reasons, how powerful the executive be, that make a lot of people get attraction to that particular seat day. And if you have the opportunity at some point to add 2 major criteria in the constitution, which you say, for Tiwa, which you say you for be Sierra Leonean, and also you for belong to a political party, and you for not age 40, if you get the opportunity to add 2 in this, which are the 2 they go add?
One, I go say, let them add the declaration of asset by the president, the cabinet ministers.
So this is not president. You want to be president. These are the criteria now. So let's say if you want to be president,
what are the 2? Therefore, in certain in
so
the
if you want to be
constitution,
president, yes,
therefore, in certain the constitution say, whosoever want be a candidate, a presidential candidate, for declare an asset openly to the people of Sierra Leone. I go one see that in the constitution. I go one see also and unexplained wealth, or more or less, I want to see corruption cases, let them take her as a capital offense. That the judiciary, whosoever find guilty of corruption, like what they do na China, go in life imprisonment. It's not about you thief and $1 billion, and at the end of the day, they just go fine you 500 million or $1 million. No, we want to see a rigorous legislature. We go able curtail such things then will happen in we country.
All right, Alfonso, if you get the opportunity of human rights defenders, what tool you go able to add to the constitution in terms of eligibility?
Listen, it really tough. It looked very challenging in terms of what I will add. Probably what Barry don't talk in terms of asset declaration could be an added value, because if you put asset declaration, it gives the citizens the opportunity for measure up as to how you live your life, or whereby you tell the left what you don't amass. So that could also be a way of creating checks and balances, so will make people that begin identify or they dig up somebody. The other thing probably I will suggest is now I don't know how we'll put on, but I think we need for look at a criteria that if somebody be not involved in anything where they either by statements, I would say where they look tribalistic, where they look alert, or where they affect you, where almost they taint your integrity, or we put integrity check. I think Allah don't put on that kind of way. There should be integrity check. So we'll get an ethics committee where they look at the integrity of individual, where they look at your past life. Then go now social media, begin to go to the post, they look at police records, if there's any. Those kind of things for suggest, because in this country, we'll not get a situation where they talk to somebody, will look and say, because of this, see what happened, let's just put myself out. In fact, when they celebrate people who think, say, don't corrupt to the highest degree, when they hail them, say, that man, a good man, oh, he get 5 houses, he get 7 vehicles. These are the people we praise. We don't care how you get them. Now, what did they use?
The presidency, I mean, one side way, I mean, check, we not too clear, is about almost president in president out on the receive. I mean, in salary, almost president on the receive. And we can go close, get information that these are directs from the director of communication. In your office, you need to get up to $2,000. According to what he say, it could be debatable. Well, that was what he said. And you want to look at, say, well, almost the president could unwind. People go on for, say, that office, they not say President Julius Marabio. That office there, I mean, where you go there, waiting will be your salary, waiting will be your benefits. I mean, what are those things? Aside of the power, we go attract somebody, say, this is not anything I want to enjoy.
Well, of course, for salary for the office of the presidency, that's way for a public issue, because once they pay the president they pay him. So
you will get any amount of money. The office they will not tax if President Julius Marabio will get what any amount of specific money the office they can pay as this is the president's salary.
I don't have it, but I don't know why the secrecy way finance the associates to that one day. Although normally the salaries of public officials not they be published because of other reasons. But for them kind of office the people need for know what's in their take home, including we members of parliament, because even the judiciary where they can increase their salaries, people that can go dig, go able to know when you do access to information shut.
Okay.
But for the in terms of salary, that will be a public area. But the other areas like in go on out, in coming in, that they can left that's where they can put like an impress where got now money they just put at the expense of at the express use of the president where no questionable, because they receive guests, they do this, all them things, they just the packer for you, however you spend them. Yeah. So those are the things that we believe where they become a motivating factor for a number of reasons why people then they go for fight for this seats of the presidency. We're not to for serve, but to be served. Because if you really don't see this seat, bruh, now seats where they think for 50 years ahead, we get target and benchmarks. So man, they look at people, they don't even go near there because the workload. But here, we don't care whatever happened. If we don't even care about your family name, say why don't come as president, this person where they left, it will affect even the future generation if they can't contest. Because of we know they do integrity check and family backlash, we don't care. So person can don't do something way back, Kiko again they can't contest, they vote in because we don't care about that. But if we really look about we conduct and behavior in public service or the family line, it really see some people they look that seat, they don't even continue for whole contest. Some go contest because they want to create a bargaining opportunity for whoever they win, so that when we win, you don't say me I be get weight. So you go consider for say this person for get a cabinet position. Some that make I say most of them they go now personal issues. So they get what's there for basically say you they can become automatically eventually the leader of that political party. Amongst all the ones who don't contest, you know the one they will get weight, will be the pool supporters and whatsoever. If they begin negotiate now how they put them in a position of trust for forming your cabinet. So all those things and they now just personal gains. We know all other things like voting President Biya they do so, them progressive I call it laws the way they pass. These are like projects. These are progressive laws. But how you they plan? Because running the government, and every few days ago, I've been out of the country, where I watch people in the argue say, in fact, the presidency therefore increased until 7 years. I don't even see any rationale. In 5 years you can't do anything. 7 years don't mean anything. Say you do. Even they make 20 years, you can't do anything.
And of course, now the debate will be going on for quite a long time.
It is because people they focus on their political party ideology other than the country. If you focus on the country, believe me, within 5 years, the policies they transform into practical or tangible program activities. But because they don't get transformative policies and transformative ideas, they don't make it the time for suggesting the 5 years. Civilized nations they get 4 years, 5 years, then conduct election. Look at the boom. Civilized countries, what they run for go? They don't make 7, they don't make 10 years. So the issue of timing. To me, even a non-starter. Nobody knows what we suggest for begin go 7 years for presidency. That should be a non-starter for this country.
Shaif, do we juxtapose politics with genuinity? Do we put them side by side?
The question again?
Do we put politics and genuinity side by side? Like, are genuine people going into politics, or do we have genuine politicians?
You have genuine politicians, you have odd politicians. Both they into the system. Like how my brother say, you get people then winner for self, and now them pokuna with society. Where they try for fight for their own personal gains, not for the nation. Because if you get a vision, a visionary leader, you for come with your plan. And you stick to those plans where you come with. But the moment they give them power, they don't assume power, then forget about all the other plans. In fact, the manifestos in this country need to work. I call political manifestos as a political deceptive document for deceive the people of this country. So that tells you the primary aim of some of them is how to make money. Okay. It's not about the people of this country. Like how my brother outrightly say, dictators na Africa na they lack for na power. You take Denis Sassou Nguesso, he's over 30-something years in power. You take Museveni of Uganda, he's over 30-something years in power. You take Obiangema Basogo of Equatorial Guinea, he's over 30-something years in power. So whosoever one extend to 7 years and more, those are the traits, those are the signs of dictators. Look when Macky Sall came na power. By then Senegal, it was 7 years for presidency, but him narrow and down, it bring out to 5 years. Look how he achieved. And Senegal not get all the minerals they were with the boost of Nasalone. But they are far better than us in our country. These are visionary leaders. Now, this we go call visionary leaders. They think about the future. They need to think how to consolidate themselves in power. They need to think how to divide and rule the nation. They need to think how to bring all men on board, people with skills, people will get idea about negotiation, people will get vision. These are the qualities of leaders who we need in this country.
So do you at some point want to blame probably the economical situation in the country? I mean, this about people aspiring or people want to be the president. You want to look at, say, people want to say, well, work no day. The easy way now for be a politician or be the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. You want to peg that as probably the economic situation in the country?
Yes, of course. You get a bulk of them where the agenda is to make money. That is not no hidden secret. Because how you go rule a country 10 years, you know able to change the lives of your citizenry. You know able to bring any policy. In fact,
so let's ask now the present situation. Let's the batch they're going now. We want to be the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone come 2028. Plenty names. We want for blame say because some man on try say, I mean, work no day. I look at okay, well, the most easy access for make money now are for the president or the politician.
There are three categories. You get the one already where they don't make money through politics. The one add the money more. You get others we totally broke. They want to use the presidency for make money themselves. You get the genuine them, we get ideas, we get vision, we get the honesty and integrity. We want to lead this nation for remove we from the shackles of
aside
poverty.
of the executive powers. I mean, waiting now, other thing again, we the office they get, we so special, we over the years you don't observe.
The executive,
aside of the executive powers where the president gets, waiting at the other facility there, where that particular office they enjoy, where you feel like a lot of people want to enjoy those facilities.
A lot.
They're waiting. In over the years, you don't observe.
Do you know the per diem when the president will receive per day? Nobody knows about it. So there are a lot of it. Do we know how much the president spent when he left Sierra Leone for go other country? Nobody knows.
No.
You go see a president kind of power, his body be skin. Before he left the power, he don't get economic pregnancy. So there are a lot. There are a lot. So it's a place really where some people make money. They make money with their families. They make money with their friends. They make money with their colleagues.
All right. Alphonse, just quickly, you get, apart from the executive power we don't talk about, I mean, within the other facilities then, within that office they will not peg on to President Julius Maada, but holistically the presidency as a whole, the office of the president. I mean, within the inside the way, personally feel like these are other things outside of the executive power, the big people in the one out of the office there.
The simple word I will use, there was a simple statement I will make. Now, the book where Michelle are wrong, Kenya be right. We talk say it's our turn to eat. That's not a simple statement what they give you. That's the other additional value apart from that power. Now we turn for it as a political party. That is all.
All right. You listen to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Such an interesting conversation. I mean, a lot of people, they aim at the top office in the Republic, which is the presidency, for one for be the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. I mean, amongst few, Alfonso say no one for be the president. And plenty of people will believe you.
Well, if you know I believe, this is my own strong conviction that where I believe, say, I deserve the country other than being a president. And we will sleep fine. Now the kind way than the way they do, we go sleep fine.
The president sleep fine?
No. We will sleep fine. Just ignore that shit today.
Okay. Why?
Because you know, in the first place, it's not only sitting in that seat. you get to look at how they manage people's expectations.
How will you scale the advantage and the disadvantage of that seat?
Well, if in a society where there are systems and processes, you will be happy for say I go and serve the country. But in a situation where systems and processes a complete breakdown, you hear me? You cannot serve because, like how Pabari say, you get genuine politicians when they go into politics for do genuine job. But the circumstances, you get, let's say, you get out of 30 people that were in cabinets, including the president, you get like 2 or 3 genuine people among that 30 or that 30. That are almost 27 people. That 3, no, they transform. So they overpower them. So the best you can do, not go inside there because you will blemish. So just stay outside, allow the process for go, and you do your job. But with such systems and processes, then people that will gladly for serve because there are a number of people where they out there where really get integrity, where they think about them family, where they think about them professional ethics, where they think about how they for serve this country genuinely using the oath of the oath they get to this country, whether the national pledge. It's a day, but because of the power politics within the political parties, we don't become a cult. You just get for through the line.
So if you open the phone line now, even people who not belong to a political party, they want to be president.
Because we don't see. There was a time when I called me beginning. I just tell you this is practical thing. I called me, but they all I get. I say, "Bo, una tell me about what una want be tomorrow. This is the time I want be doctor. I want be a lawyer. I want be this. They want tell me say, I want be a politician. Now I say, what's happened? He said, Daddy, I go able to get 4 motor car, 5 motor car, 10 houses. So now what you don't see the politician they do
very
now.
Easy.
That's the reason. So in the tell you say, people they go into public office for go make money. In other countries, now the private sector now they make money, not to inside public office. So now the thing now one day. So a number of people they try for go into governance system, not to for go serve, now for go exploit. Say this now will turn for it. This now the country in what is FD. So then 2 political parties, APC, SLPP, they all where you come shape.
You know, I remember
APC right now they come into power. Hey, then go the whole SLPP what they done it to, what is the prepare now? And for begin it. I remember they said like your example, what they said the tripartite committee. When them they push am this no that committee where they say for look at transformation after the election. The opposition member me and two they discuss. He say they call the former chair Prince Hadi. Say, "Bo, this thing no go around for national unity for talk to president." I say, "You go and do power for me the talk about money. You can't tell you but go around for go discuss with people." That to tell you the idea where people they get to their come into governance.
so mainly because the other day they talk to somebody, they tell me say Salona birthday cake. Anybody can just come in.
When you come, you get it. Now it's time. Now
It's on for court.
yes, or say that we turn for it. This trip,
Well, we don't want
maybe that they turn for it.
they will not use a blanket for cover them all. They are genuine politicians and God-fearing politicians in the APC as well in the SLPP. But the main problem when they go into the primaries, instead of vetting out, getting the quality flag bearer, they be influenced by petty things. You know, say when they go into this campaign, the primaries, now that they key money, now you end up forget the flagship. In other countries, what thing they do, like for example, you take the APC, if they go Makeni, not to the delegates then Makeni, now all registered members, card carrier of the party, now the entire Makeni district, now them for vote. But now you get a few people, just less than 1,000 or 1,200. So you get certain people there where get the resources, where get the money, they go bribe them way for let their head the leadership of the party, let them become a flag bearer. Unless the APC and SLPP, equally with other political parties, begin give the right now to the entire membership for the elect Uda will be the flag bearer. we no go get sanity. This na the main issue where they affect political parties. A delegate of 1,200 or less than 1,000, it could be easily be bribed. So at the end of the day, you no go get somebody where get the vision. You no go get somebody where get the skills. You no get somebody where get the integrity for lead the political party. And once you get somebody where no get all them qualities, it become a flag bearer. At the end of the day, it would down the economy of this country.
We don't get debates across. I mean, looking at Donald Trump, a businessman. I mean, you look at how they run America, and you want to say at some point people believe in that achieving something before going into politics make a whole lot of sense, or before you want to be president, get something where you feel like you're able to display. This is which I don't make beside me being a president, but it's quite different in certain part of the world, or in Africa to be specific. And you're looking at people going to spend plenty in terms of campaign, and they will tell you that when I win election, and they pull all their money in their back. So it's about how genuine people be for lead, for go through that process there, for making them become the president of the Republic of this country. And we have a lot of race people and they within now he wants to be the president. Some you want to look at say, well, they don't get money except for campaign. Some get money, some not get, but yet still they aim at that high office there. Thank you very much, gentlemen. And we'll go open the phone line very soon on 079-994-993. And when you call, we also they ask, waiting on the 2-3 you go add in the Constitution, especially section 41 of waiting you go add. If you get the opportunity, what are the 2 things you will add for backup the 3 you get for make you become the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone? 1, you for be a Sierra Leonean. 2, you for age 40. That means you for reach the age of 40. And 3, you for don't be if you belong to a political party. What are the 2 you will add for make it 5? So that's how we'll get your conversation around on 079-994-993. Stay tuned.
Papa, you see block man? You see ten? You say it waka? But this na super kaiba. Look. This na me brand new keke. Yes, so beaucoup super kaiba dem don boss. Ogen don pulado. The mega campaign all over the country. Hey, yes. Just dial star 500 hash and buy top up and talk boku and continue for the talk, or dial hash 144 hash and pay with orange money and stand chance for win super prize them every week like solar kits, Okada, generator, and every month one person will win keke. Orange they give you the power to build your life, support your family, and better your community. You self can live this super kaiba life. Orange and orange money, the most rewarding, exciting, and connected brand na salon.
Orange.
Hey Maria, I see say you give small mark soft drink back. You know say you get so sugar, eh?
I know, but he asked for friend drink where he like. Wetin again I go able giam?
You don't try Sierra juice? Now you know mommy they give me picking them. You no get better sugar or you compare them to the other juice. In fact, na natural thing them they use for make them. We flop with thing them where they nourish the body, and that's the air for make picking grow fine.
Talk true. I glad if you hear this so, but na the body no more is good for, or is sweet na malt?
Me sister, is sweet. Say, make I tell you the best part. Sierra juice they support the local economy, as na Salonia and they get all the thing them where they use to make the juice. It better for we picking them and we come free.
Wow, I no be know all this. At the beginning, Max Sierra juice want them. Also, I go able know more about them.
Now for check the research lab, they don't do all their studies for pack 'em up. Sierra juice now the smart and healthy choice for picking them.
For more information, call 077-600-000. Sierra juice, the taste of Salon.
All right, and welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, and of course, Radio Garden, Choice FM, and also our Facebook page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. We ask, why plenty of people want to become the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Why? There's so much. I mean, a lot of people want for be at the office day. We don't talk about executive powers. We guess they don't talk about within the president's power. I mean, for do, and also don't talk about how people, it's because of personal gain, and they won't forget that kind attention or that kind of fame that I'm the president, now this and this I don't achieve, or because of this it gets plenty money. I was not able to establish the salary of a president in the Republic of Sierra Leone because it's very difficult. But I mean, sources, don't they tell you, say some can get up to $12,000. Well, don't go online and pick another. Look, first call, sorry. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Amsa.
Thank you very much.
All right.
I think say the phone about one pandom because this program, the topic so important that the call you don't pick, but me not pick ya. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And to tell us, Epic, our system is special because we are the being team the way they make saloon. If they listen, then go learn. Maybe one of this question asks, it's very important and it's simple for answer. Now for Kanjenti.
Okay.
Most of the leader check this tea. The only one who will not cafe gently but all the other gently the fit. That is simple for understand.
All right. So, Anamta, if you get the opportunity for add 2 in section 41 of our constitution, which you therefore which you go able to add a day 2, just give it 2, because the eligibility you for be a Sierra Leonean, you for be if you belong to a political party, and also if you don't reach the age of 40. What other chief will you go add?
We what you want to add? Now here we they for put a clear. Say where you come. If you tamper with saloon money, where you come, they for declare your assets, they for make us strictly. Where you left, they for check. If they for put loss, if they check, they for say you follow what you got. If you possible, let them put us a life sentence.
All right.
Let them act that what they got.
All right.
Because them are just the capital with.
Thank
check
you.
their family, they all don't get a family they push on it. They budget that with.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
God bless you. The program pay educative gap.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. And when you call, you go straight to the point. And if you have the opportunity for add 2 into section 41, A, B, and C, waiting you go add for make before that part the now the constitution. So go online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Ivan Julius Lee.
Concerned citizens, good morning.
God bless Ivan. A very, very educated and interesting topic. First and foremost, we get problem with the Constitution. There is one area in the Constitution called CSEA, Supreme Executive Authority. If we get waiting land, they wipe them out of the Constitution. It give the president too much power and absolute power corrupt absolutely. 2, when you come, declaration of assets, it will be public from top to bottom. I mean, the Constitution gets a lot of lacunas. A lot of black hole, but put in the way they see past reach away one cross.
So in terms of eligibility, what 2 will you add? That's this for qualify for me to be the president.
For me to be one integrity check.
Okay.
Integrity check. We not take more serious. Now they with the problem. You understand? Anybody, you can't, if I want to stand for president now, I can't able to pass under political party. Therefore, if I want to stand for president, I will come individual stand. And then 2 political parties, they are made up of tribe and region. When you can have power, you get for please the tribe, you get for please the region. We just say I'm so common.
Okay.
We get for change your mindset.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, Ivan, it is so much. It is so much. We are so far from reality in terms of because of the constitution where we get. President and the appointment do everything. A theory of who pays the pipers, play the tune.
Thank you.
It will not make the perfect soul of justice come and direct in perfectly. I get my concern.
Thank you so very much, concerned citizen. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. I mean, in terms of eligibility, which two you go add in the three that get already the existing for you for me to be president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. I mean, which other two you go add in terms of eligibility? So log online again. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, brother Ivy.
Good morning.
Suleiman,
good morning.
Me brother, I'll let you two guess the way you get this money. Frank talk. But Sierra Leonean, himself, not the listing them will tell you understand what in they try for say. Because Sierra Leone himself, he get complex to himself. If you know that, why they tell you the two, you just get for take and work with them. Sierra Leone country where you find it better, but the politician don't make them anyhow they want them, and not to so it for be. As one of the table constitution, Sierra Leone, the constitution where they get now one party constitution, nine they get, they're not able to pull on. Usai been done there before. If for there as independent constitution, and anybody within the fixed position, it will be independent apart from the president.
Okay. So Suleiman,
most of the things.
So quick one before you go. In terms of eligibility, which two you feel like we go add, because there are already three existing way for being Sierra Leonean, and also for belong to a political party, and you for don't reach the age of 40 years. So which other two you feel you go add to that three they will get already?
Then for what the person where the party give it flag bearer in civic from in origin from in born one up to in last before ever they say okay we allow you and that then as a declaration therefore pull them out before ever the person stand that then they would know how they go. Sierra Leone forget mind for changing country, not only politicians get for change because they come for gentry.
Thank you so very much, Suleiman. Thank you for your time. All right, 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. And when you call, please go straight to the point and add you to where you feel it. Go add to section 41 of our constitution. That start with therefore with eligibility for become the president of our republic. So go online again. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Bakar from Fomex.
Bakar from Fomex. Good morning.
I'm really happy with this conversation this morning.
Thank you.
The way gets we as Sierra Leoneans and we the people away at the one the way they talk and bring people in a line for them to understand. Now how we for members say we don't for take the president as God and we take the political party as religion. In a sense, me and you two would be afraid for talk to the president, the right talk we for talk him with the balance. With political party, the constitution the way we get, we know they allow for later time they pass, we fight for the election and the lower level and all. So this for let you know say we for come up and this. When we left this, we begin to see the train and the angle we salon they go. You left there again, so the people the way they come for car aspire. But people what they expect say not to money, not all possible they can't throw money for you. Money possible they can't begin to make one carry like you get money. Now how did somebody for sure say I get Asabi Salon. Salon are the richest country in the one world. Now how Salon not for depend big. How Salon for depend on the minerals the way we get here and see how they producing.
Alright.
The two things them way for add inside this constitution. Number one, for any president where they sit on, a mandate where they let them get a tough mandate for 1 year. If that president is not able to achieve that mandate, let the president resign from presidency. Then number two, the president is for always control in people in cabinet, the people that we get. Because the constitution will get so people in the name and say bad. And they tell you the constitution not bad to that kind of people in the Siam. The constitution give mandates to the president for let's show you for the people and because Salon is virgin state, now state where they say we wealth. Then you left the nine make I so feel away His Excellency the President. Stop for the Chancellor for university. Show how we throw away responsibility.
Thank you so very much. 079-994-993. Let me remind you the conversation to 1 minute, and when you call in terms of eligibility, I mean just add 2 in the existing 3. We'll get and make your point quickly. We'll try for manage 1 minute, please. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Who are you talk to?
Ivan, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this a constant citizen from Godrich.
Hi, it's from Godrich. Go ahead.
Fine. Thank you very much. I bless the speakers, the 2 speakers that wouldn't did it. I wish the people and therefore be somebody in this government, in this country, who therefore try for the advice the presidents the way they get, let them know how they work. Therefore, no say, President, you now people's slave. Now you not slave for the nation, not to slave for a party or tribe. That's not 1. 2, the president, before he be president, if for declare a access publicly, let everybody know the way they left for declaring access as well. Okay. Moving from that, the president empowered therefore reduce them.
Which one of the powers? Which one of the powers you feel like the president is the overuse, or you feel like they've reduced?
Fine. It control the armed people like the police, the army. It control them. What he intel them and for be not to that for happen. The army and the police that they work for the nation, they don't work for the president. So therefore reduce that. The army and the police therefore be independent.
Thank you so very much.
They work freely.
All right, thank you very much. Look at other people in chance for make them points. 079-994-993. I mean, when you call, make your point and talk about the 2 additional eligibility, our president in terms of eligibility, what are the 2 should be added for the existing 3 will get already, and also you feel like there is power with the presidency, the office of the president, they use which one if you say, I mean, you want for make the constitution look into. They get a little bit of fish. Okay, hello, go line. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Ivan.
Good morning, boss.
Listeners, concerned citizen, the call from IMAT.
All right, for my mat. Go ahead, brother.
The concern I get on the eligibility for becoming president, now that anybody will not involved in coup in this country, not forever become a president in this country. And that is my concern.
All right, thank you so very much. 079-994-993, now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. And in terms of eligibility, which 2 you go add, and into the existing 3 will get already. So we'll go online again and pick another call. We'll probably take 3 more calls and wrap the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. We'll go online. Hello, good morning.
Boy from Godrich.
Boy from Godrich, go ahead.
When it comes to national politics, to Epic and SSCC, people they mostly vote on tribal line. But when it comes for select internal party leadership, SFPP, this is not the first time that they do it democratically, and the first party we don't ever do it democratically. Now make we get a good president like you. All the time for the 2 parties, it has not been democratically done.
So in terms of talk about in terms of eligibility, which 2 you feel you go add in the constitution? The existing 3, boy.
In terms of eligibility, what is?
In terms of eligibility for you and for become a president, which 3 go add in the constitution if you have the opportunity?
No, all man get right. All man get right for not all the criteria and the problem, now that internal democracy has not been practiced. This one is first time they practice. If we continue for practice internal democracy, now the 2 parties then will they filter out the bad one there. People they know.
Okay.
They filter out the one there with bad intention and pick the good leaders. Trust me.
Thank you.
Now, internal democracy 9 be faulty. So the urge APC say for practice internal democracy and say people continue internal democracy. They will go get good leaders. There are filters for that.
Thank you.
People know.
Thank you so very much, boy. All right, 079-994-993. We'll take 2 more calls and try for up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. 079-994-993. Second to last caller. Log online again and pick this caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ivan.
Commander Jibo, good morning.
Ivan, I pray that May God go make we go see inside heaven. And the two gets the way that I pray that the truth way they stand for. May God protect them and let them continue the truth. Remember, every human being on earth, we have to give account in the sight of God. Me, no get not what at the talk, but in terms of what the art, because they don't talk about integrity. Integrity meaning somebody will not lie at all. But today now we ask ourselves, which time Solomon don't get leader will not lie. But anyway, they don't talk integrity and Sunday the power. Even now what I know about it. If we see that two party, anyone will come. He said, now we on time, now we on time. Meaning says the party not belong to red and green. Time no will ever reach at this country, not so. All right, the watching our had like the two guys there where they do. We not the journalists there, we not know the legal people there. Where they know the country, where they able to talk through. If the time reach, let them come to the ordinary people. Remember, the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone are serving the people of this country. But the ordinary people, where they got to, even for some of you where they come to, they are not trust nobody.
Commander Jibo, so waiting you want make if you get the opportunity for a part of the constitutional review, which will be which you go add the two things where you go add in terms of eligibility, because one, you for be Sierra Leonean, two, for belong to a political party, three, you for don't age 40. So waiting at the other two, you feel like you go able to add for make this person qualify for make you be a president.
Well, my brother, that's we don't pass it all. We don't say for this Sierra Leone, for this petrol. Yes, of course, that's right. But what thing you want lady had? This lady had the poor people them. Let them ask them for their own opinion. Yes, then because this asset declaration, you remember I will get OGI, you will get OGP. It be then at the packet. For say any point where one can take, let it declare your asset. We get on it.
Thank you.
The problem, the manifesto, it work. So
Thank you.
all say so let them, the manifesto, let them hold their account. For say you manifesto, what he talk if you not can do.
Thank you.
Let them go before that president.
Thank you so very much, Commander Jibo.
My brother, I mean, Commander Jibo, you are telling me, I didn't know.
Thank you so very much, Commander Jibo. We'll take one last call and try for up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Marion Precious George is all set for the second segment, and logo online will last lucky caller. Hello, good morning. Come on, your radio set here.
Hello.
Come on, your radio set. We get negative feedback.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, no.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
All right, I'm afraid we seems to get problem with this line. 079-994-993. We'll squeeze one last call and probably let's see. Yep, already here. So logo online. Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. This is the Lion.
The Lion. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Yes, sir. Yes. Me on waiting to see. Now the journalists them are the blame.
Okay.
To me, towards the presidency, anybody in a ruling party, are they blame the journalists who get in this country. Because why are they blame the journalists them? When you watch other countries, when you make a manifesto, when they come even at that studio, where you want for lie to the people, take back the mind. And may God say, let me remind yourself. Check them back. They were being kind of talk, say, the actual getting the pull up. They even pull up, una get the mind for tell them where they can put that side in there. So the people and they take we, the journalists and they allow the people and they take we like a fool. Because one thing, una allow the knowledge. Now una allow the so. Now una for remind them, oh, una be talk so that they do this. Why una not do this?
Okay.
Let them check una, but the only thing when you talk to, they only them carry go beyond that. And that's needed see the journalists where you want the country better. Journalists for the number one. And where you want the country go before the journalists. When you get good journalists in the country, wallahi, this openness all they done.
All right.
Now the journalists I want them give them power where it be say, then they give account anybody where you talk something, let they able show account of the people and they.
All right, so quick. Okay, well, I'm afraid you don't cut. We won't take any more call again because we won't forget inside of eligibility. But Sheriff and the data for Alfonso, you don't listen to the callers there. I'll start off with you, Sheriff. Bye.
Yes, I want to say thank you to the callers. They don't do well, and we all they contribute towards nation building. And the criteria we say for add one, and declaration of asset publicly. I underline the word publicly. It should not be confidential, because the president, you are the servant of the people. So why you go afraid for can declare your asset publicly? The moment you start for declare your asset publicly, it go enroll to the cabinet ministers and all other agencies and ministries. This is now one way for really fight corruption. We want to see a leader again where will be very active either in the private sector or in the public sector. We no one get a leader, a president, where don't run off the job for over 25 years, 30 years, 15 years, it can for look for the presidency. We want get a leader where they work on private sector, it don't do well, a leader we know about policy. Because when you not get a correct leader, definitely everything will become to a standstill. And we want to then add that to the orders where you just don't highlight, where you don't mention one open declaration of asset before and after leaving power. Also, we want to see, say, you for don't do in the private sector, you don't do the well, or in the public sector, because we don't want to get people then where we can learn on the job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much. Alfonso, just quick one.
I want to plenty thank to all the callers, and I think we don't do justice to the process itself. But while they make the call, I be just they do chats on the web, and I go able to forget list salaries of heads of state where it did publicly. And I just highlight key areas where I think where people don't understand quick. For Sierra Leone, we own president, which in the publish at the international web. It received 12,220 United States dollars. Nigeria na 69,000. Ivory Coast na 100,000. Liberia na $90,000. Guinea na 22,390. Ghana na 76,000. All this na United States dollars. So in terms of salary, probably Sierra Leone will be the least. Senegal and then get 15,210.
You know, $12,000.
Yeah, $12,210. So if that be the case, then I think we also get for look at reviewing, because if other countries they get, because the more the president they pay him, which he thinks it.
So if the president gives you $12,000 and people in the run, if you increase, not a problem.
Well, no, it's not about the problem. The issue is that now for make where they left in office, because always for the office of the president, some money then they put aside for refreshment, visitors or the council. You don't need for even pull what you get in your hand. You hear me? So those opportunities in the day, but now for ensure say when you get that money in the pay that kind of money, they draw the kind they pay ACC commissioner for make possible go influence again for corrupt. So presidents, if you get that money, you will be think about the country, or else all to they think about. Now we turn for it as a political party.
All right. Thank you so very much, Alfonsius, BM Bani, and of course, Sheriff Barry for an attempt for be part of the Epic Morning Show. I mean, we'll continue with that kind of conversation there because there's so much importance. We are moving towards election. We therefore know the one day we political parties then they give as flag bearer for represent the party, and also people who are eligible for be the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. I agree with one caller, blame the journalist because we get for check with politicians them. I mean, we therefore know the kind of people we go come and rule the country. But another thing again, very serious, so important. I mean, some journalists again afraid. I mean, you question too much, but you guys say they go keep you quiet. But we are fearless. We, as long as we stand for the truth, I mean, nothing no good go we, especially like I know talk for other people, but good go me back for say as long we stand for the truth, and that's what to go for push for make Salon go before. So thank you very much, gentlemen, for an attempt for be part of the Epic Morning Show, and thanks to our beautiful callers we take on attempt for be part of the conversation this morning. And also we're going, but quick one with BNB Cash App, you can send or receive money anytime, anywhere. So just download the BNB Cash App today on Google Play Store for Android users or App Store for iPhone users. So for any inquiries, you can call our customer service on 072 500 000. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. My name is Ivan Julius Lee. Good morning and a productive week ahead. Bye bye.
So far, oh my God, I be deaf, you know they hear like I'm not even worth it. What I see, I don't think talk come, I don't see pepper for the same matter. Talk come, I don't see pepper for the same matter. Twinkle, little star, you see me from afar. I be this nigga want to Jones me. It's not let talk to my head. I get bored now, I stay on top now. The baby they hard now. So far, oh my God, I be deaf, you know they hear like I'm not even worth it. What I see, I don't think talk come, I don't see pepper for the same matter. Talk come, I don't see pepper for the same matter. Twinkle, little star, you see me from afar. I be this nigga want to Jones me. It's not let talk to my head. I get bored now, I stay on top now. The baby they hard now.
Good morning and welcome to Start of the Week. Let me bring to you some of the big updates. Of course, we will turn your attention now to the preparation of the AFCON as Senegal they officially unveiled the AFCON squad. And evaluating the squad, I think Senegal get one of the most expensive squad in this Nations Cup lineup for you in less than 9 more days. So let us bring to you players that will be players we get for left their respective clubs in the eye of the starts of the AFCON. So Sunderland get for lost about 6 African players. Manchester United got lost 3, Fulham got lost 3, Burnley 3, Everton got lost 2, Wolves got lost 2, Palace 2, Man City 2, Brentford 2, Nottingham Forest 2, Tottenham 2, West Ham 2, Liverpool 1, Brighton 1, Aston Villa. So there are a few clubs who get no African players. Some get, but some of them not qualify. Like Bournemouth, Ghana not qualify. So there will be no player from Bournemouth. We will go to the AFCON. Leeds, Chelsea, Newcastle, and all Arsenal. No get player. We will play in the AFCON. So Mohamed Salah don't join list of top players for number of goals and assists in the Premier League history. So he don't sit third, surpassing Frank Lampard and Ryan Giggs. So Mohamed Salah gets 280 goals involvement in the Premier League. So that'll be a long-awaited fight between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Well, don't see there is a strong report that this long-awaited showdown might happen in 2026. And finally, the Super Eagles of Nigeria have officially announced the AFCON squad, but their big names will miss out as so many Nigerians don't question Coach Shili and the Nigerian Football Federation about the squad for the AFCON. But for this morning, all this will bring to you Inside Sports Update.
Good morning and welcome to your very first edition Inside This Week. Of course, it's the 15th day inside the month of December. Well, of course, right here on the entertainment news this morning with me, Big Daddy. First year, well, the season we are celebrating Jesus. So starting here, it's a great one, and Miracle Not Retire Jesus 2. I mean, this is the remix by Moses Bliss, and it bring Pelomi Deborah on this one. So if you haven't heard it, rush now on a boom play is out. And making news is Pella. Well, Pella, of course, crashed in 100 million naira car over a breakup with Ngalforina Chavi. So there's a video trending, Pella crying. I mean, just after a conversation with Chavi, and a rush up for end it all. But praise God, he's on the treatment. And of course, from Lord Mo, the Golden Finger has to post this say, the end of the year song, according to him. The song by Cardinal Wayne Alive, of course, and this one we still waiting exactly Cow get for say. And don't forget to say from the BSK Music present famous No Pressure concert we get for take place Friday, the 2nd January 2026. Now the chapter 1 nightclub, $100 for your regular ticket. You and a lover of famous in music, try and be part of this one. And of course, Papi the Mola is out with a classic Perfect Jam, and this one are Money and a feature Daddy Jiggy on this one. Money is out now on every platform. Congratulations first of all to the entertainment ambassador. Yesterday, Saturday was a great show, but waiting a trend right now in costume. Well, I don't know exactly what happened. So Nashitu Kulala, of course, took this to the social media, say posting LG and Cow, and he saying are so close to fit boy Pekin. I don't know exactly what's going on, but we'll go reach to the end of this one. And of course, finally, so the Rap Rampage, of course, don't drop them very first week voting results, and Drizzy, when I joy Drizzy leading the first week with 19.7 vote. But the sad side is one of the rapper has been eliminated, when a Sky Zone all the way from Pujen. Well, Famulem, let me not forget for join the Rap Rampage this Friday again, coming now Victoria Park for just 40 loans. Yes, on the 19th, man and go they back in Victoria Park. So you will not be Didi, come and witness the greatness. This is all we get for you this morning here on the Entertainment News with me, Big Daddy.
Let's get
Lava Pit Grand Final! It will happen every Friday from December 5th, 2025 to January 17th, 2026. Na Freetown Amusement Park, formerly called Victoria Park. Come witness the hot anthem of the grand finalists them, like Vicky Chen.
Vicky Chen no gym, and I got the best flow, so rest us. You all about the God, so the next round.
Zico Dad.
I know this shit is burning inside of you. It's that win or lose, and I lose for you.
Zimash.
We are up another panic. I roll like Sonic, where I take over the place, but what for run like pandemic.
Fifi.
But what shake small, they wap, they open, get the shack attack me. Bas, they get them, heart attack, then watch me name and shot for closer.
Spiff happy.
Look the Mungu slave for Sabi not so fast. Rap all the day less. And because I the shine, man, they repeat say I pass with.
Try Drizzy.
They're quick for loss like toothbrush, that's a kata. But tell us say we don't need kata, for two kata.
Lucky.
3 3. Sorry, done. Conscious no left mouth like alimony yacht. No Usaya they go, but no Usaya come out.
An Inspector General.
It's a like wish man in conference and talk all. Apply we get chicken team the line and call and talk all.
As them go set the stage on fire with electrifying performance them. Mark the dates them. December 12, December 19, December 26, and January 2nd. Entrance fee na just 40 leons per show. And that's a small money for the kind of experience we go last for lifetime. The beats go drop 8 p.m. sharp. All this go lead to the big awards night and Rap Rampage album launching on January 17, 2026. Rap Rampage go bring you full dose of music, energy, and culture wey go shake the whole city. No miss am. This na the hottest rap battle for the year. Rap Rampage Grand Final. Grab your tickets, bring the hype, and make history together. Proudly brought to you by Orange and Orange Money.
Pop, you see block man? You see 10? You say it waka? But this na super kaiba. Look up. This na a brand new keke. Yes, so Boku Super Kaiba then don't boss. Okay, don't pull la door. The mega campaign all over the country. Hey, yes. Just dial star 500 hash and buy top up and talk Boku and continue for the talk. Or dial hash 144 hash and pay with Orange Money and stand chance for win. Super prize them every week like Solar Kids, Okada, Generator, and every month one person will win keke. Orange they give you the power for build your life, support your family, and better your community. Yourself can live this Super Kaiba life. Orange and Orange Money, the most rewarding, exciting, and connected brand na salon.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headline in the foreign press. True, true. Lamba bombe pa, lamba roba, lamba de la de la, tila loba, la domba, tila la. We had a little riot in this town. The headline it got, you'll swear the whole island was burning down. But I had to laugh when a visitor turned and said, what the fuss about? This happens in New York every day. You know our sportsmen are rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. All the lovely buildings which shows our progress. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But a little shanty town and a woman in a ragged dress. Bet your life it making headline in the foreign press. True, true. True, true. Balabadoba, labadoba, balobade.
Muhammad Ali once said, even the greatest na be once a beginner, which is why you know forever be afraid for take the first step. Hello and welcome to the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, where they come to you on 99.3 FM. You can also get me on Facebook, Radio Garden, and surf online at myepiconline.com through website. Mina, you host Marion Precious George. And inside the show this morning, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency don't confirm the arrest of one notorious drug suspect. And as well, we assess the aftermath of the just concluded Civic Festival. And as well, President Bio don't announce that landmark measure for reduced cost of air travel across West Africa by January 1st, 2026. All of the stories plus the review of various newspapers, they inside the show this morning. And for joining me discuss the issue, I get inside the studio Solomon Sundu, Executive Director for Be Found, and I also get Daniel Pewa, a popular voice inside the show. I also get Reginald, who will join me, review the various stories reported on the front page of the newspapers. Good morning, gentlemen, Mr. Pewa and Sundu.
Good morning, Marion.
Good morning, Auntie Marion. Good morning to the one the way they watch we and listen to we as well.
Okay, how the festive season?
Well, we don't begin now and tell God thank you for the life, with the hope and pray say, if this year not be the way I will be expectant, next year will be more entertaining, welcoming, and at the same time we'll go enjoy and pass the one because this one will enjoy so because some of we go up in a free tongue and we don't see successive governments and experience the type of fanfare one of the bookman and call electrifying celebration when it comes to Christmas, Christmas carols, lightnings, Christmas trees, miniature lights, but not they see on this street as I've been there enjoying before. But like I say, we hope and pray say next year will be more beautiful, more enjoyable and electrifying more than this one.
Yes, Sundu.
Well, for me, as I say, this next week now is my day, the 22. This month I'm a month. We can always celebrate this month, say, no matter the difficulties, the challenges, December months, now Ladida months, now months for everybody, now months for parents. No matter what we keep, we must enjoy on this December. So the December months are for everybody. And then Gumbe and Skado with the dance, we own them, Kakadebu they come also. You know, they all modernized now. But could see on a chilling we call them, also group chilling, session are chilling, and the like. So this is my month.
Okay, and
it's on the 24th.
Oh, you're also a December born.
Exactly.
Wow. In advance to both of you.
Thank you so much.
Quickly, we'll look at various stories reported on the front pages of the newspapers. And my first take now, the Independent Observer newspaper. Top story, Dr. Samura Wilson Kamara reacts to UTB in resolution. You also get a big banner headline, government should pay school fee subsidies now. And it continues that the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education and the Ministry of Labor are not innocent either, but they are weak institutions operating under a strong presidency. And you also get National Land Commission host 10-man Gambian land stakeholders. Finally, Mr. President, can we talk part 299, also on the front page of the Independent Observer newspaper this morning.
From the Independent Observer's newspaper, with me I get the Concord Times newspaper publication. Top story reads, MDAs boycott Parliament during 2026 budget scrutiny. There's a photo there of the well of Parliament, and we also get SCL partners target drug shortage with 224,434 medicine donation to Putloko and Pujem. President Bio revived Daily Mail and Slena to strengthen transparency. Alpha CCA at one, a reformist attorney general, redefining justice in Sierra Leone. All of those stories here, so and more, then at Concord Times this morning.
Away from Concord Times, I take the Aoko newspaper. Top story, Sierra Leone's constitution review reaches draft stage ahead of 2028 elections, AG confirms. And Sierra Leone Grammar School launches first ever student council, setting diplomatic precedent. And ACTB Bank kicks off mega bonanza, rewards 10 lucky customers in first draw. And Save the Children pumps $224,000 in Sierra Leone health system to tackle drug shortage. And finally, NRA digitalization drives efficiency amid power challenges, says Commissioner. All of the stories and more you go get in the Aoko newspaper.
And my own final take this morning at the Premier News newspaper. You get top story, UNICEF urges explicit ban on FGM. That's a photo there of the UNICEF country rep. And we also get WHO reaffirm commitment to universal health coverage. Connex launches Christmas fuel card campaign to promote cashless purchase. Chief Minister visits Masanga Teaching Hospital. Reaffirms government commitment to quality health care. And let's just take two stories from the bottom stripe here. Justice Tucker hands down 30-year sentence for drug possession. And finally, SLFA breaks new ground with first anti-doping agreement. That's a photo there of the president of the NOC, Prince Vandi Swale, and also the president of the SLFA, Babadi Kamara. All of this and more in our Premier News, Mariam.
And away from that, I take the A to Z newspaper. Top story, Honorable Nabila Tunis champions at and heritage. And GoSL and UN commits to strengthen district health care. And music and voices raised against GBV at Freeton Grand finale. Sierra Leone champions global protection of humanitarian personnel. And finally, mayor faces court over alleged cyber stalking and intimidation. All of the stories and more you will get now the A to Z newspaper this morning. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, and we'll discuss a range of issues this morning as I make mention of several issues, including President Bio announcing landmark measure for reduced cost of air travel across West Africa region by January 1st, 2026. And as well, we get to talk to Mohamed Jawad Niale, the outreach officer for the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, regarding the aftermath of the Civic Festival. And also, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency confirmed the arrest of one notorious drug suspect. And according to reports, then say the person where they arrest named Abdullah Bundu, where they can call is the man, along with 11 other suspects then during one joint task force operation. And according to the director of NDLA, Andrew Ja Kaikai, he said it's the man, he said don't they hide for several months following series of drug raids where they don't conduct. And he also remind the public that last year during one national task force operation at Lombly, he said this particular person be attacked military personnel, and according to Kaikai, he said this person, after they may get hold of and be assured the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency and other body them say it go stop for do what they do as part of a gang operation and all of those things. And this happen again where them catch them per other drug activities and all, where we make them arrest them with 52 packets of cocaine, 12 other mixed drugs, them, and spiritual charm as well with this particular person. And according to Andrew Jai Kai, he say most of these things we then seize, he say, include chemical mixture as well, and then they on investigation as they investigate the matter, including for know how they carry out various activities. Then since the time where the agency and the Sierra Leone police be get hold of them and be left them at the end of the day where it be promised them say not go do or embark in such activities anymore. I'll start with Sundu on this.
Well, I think we always say, let we come back this drug business now, Sierra Leone, not only Freetown. And if the one day we don't get, the mandate, we always say the need for equip them in so many areas, because for faith, drug, not so easy thing all over the world. And the one way they deal with cartel, most especially then linkage them and then connections them, like what they talk about, people in Kinde inside the force, like thank God we don't begin seeing how the police have done the, puts them foot and down. If they see the police they do on visit check to themselves, for let them make sure say yes, then we they enforce the law, let them scrutinize themselves. So in that direction to me say, well, I think say the drug feds then really nip and down. But we still need to do more. One of the things we may go say the laws are there and like how be expressed say, like we the Chief Justice give out practice direction, make sure say they use them wisely, not way not to which owns, but anyone way na habits that forget shortcut money and feel say the shortcut money na into drugs especially they destroy we young youth, we young man them, we can always say no more youth man them, we people them, because there's several people them where they of age, we just push them, destroy them. So for me, I think say the fight in the right direction, and we want to see more, people like them kind of people in the way now how they call them, drug pin them or whatever, kingpins, let them tackle them and whip them out of the whole thing.
So do you think now because of the rates and the activities of the agencies we involved, make we see almost every week we see cases of drug arrest and so many other things we not be done they see before the fight can intensify the fight against drugs?
Well, I see more way how can see the first now when we all don't put much now say the government really need for putting food down, then we government set up this special task force, right? We comprises of the police, the military, and awareness, they all involved into this. I think say that don't make it don't increase the fight in any form, right? Because what the president do, a try for call on the heads. We make a tell you so the police IG, including the military. Now me and you they will discuss about people that within a training, we then pull and come out, and that's in the I think that me and Dr. Moina they talk about. People not for use that as an yardstick for make you go into drug because salary is small. Okay. So for me, I think say the collaborative fight and as they say community-led fights again. Me and you too within the community, even though some man they misuse the call for call other people and for get an issue, but I think say the collective fight, as I said, a community-led fight, let we continue to do that.
Okay. Yeah. Pewad, looking at the jail time, most of the time where would they see, sentences of drugs or so. Even quite recently, judiciary put out some laws them where they say now we forfeit against drugs. Where they say anybody who engage within the sentence will be not less than 30 years. But even as that, we don't see a lot of people still embark in the trade, and the police and the other agencies then continuously they get hold of these people.
So to start with, I want to tell Boku thank you to the leadership of NDLEA, the leadership of the Sierra Leone Police, and by extension, the leadership of the judiciary. In all of these, we're not going to achieve if the political will, in tandem with that of the institutional heads, no commit themselves in the fight against this menace. Like you make an expose referencing that of the Chief Justice, the reforms then or the adjustments that we don't make in making sure that we bring culprits then to book and at the same time we punish them. Me not concerned with all what we talk about as human rights activists. Me not concerned if the person not respects the laws, the rights of other Sierra Leoneans. I don't think say a fit for purpose. So the one that way they indulge themselves in drug peddling, smuggling, and by extension also making sure that we youthful population, although my brother don't talk and say yes, not just the youthful population, but the resource in terms of human capacity, in terms of productivity, in terms of input into the economic development of the country, then they carry drugs, where then things enough for their own pockets no more, and at the same time for the greater society for enrich themselves. I don't think say their rights needs to be protected. So yes, I agree with the Chief Justice for make sure say they not only select judges, they not only establish courts then right across the country, and also expand the time of them courts then or them magistrate then for adjudicate over their issues then, but also put a punitive when a 30-year jail, punitive measures we go make sure say somebody, if they arrest Mr. A, then give a 30-year jail time. I think say Mr. A go serve as a kind of deterrent to Mr. B.
But is that what's happening right now? Because even as that, what they see,
it just start. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. It just starts. I think say it will be as a deterrent for let other people that not indulge themselves. But what's important at this material time? How are we going to fight those who actually import? Because now that matter. Not to the man with the seller.
So the one that on the cage, not to the importers at the moment.
Is the man, is it his name? Yeah, not the importer. Now just a big kingpin way into the sector or industry.
So meaning that the agencies they're not able to know other than they import the drug into the country as of now.
I don't forgive the leadership of the Sierra Leone police. Big thank you. Because they know it's their socks. One of the bookman they say they don't put more boots on the ground for make sure say they arrest the one them. Although the naming and shaming it just surround the smaller fishes. But the one that we actually involve themselves in importing it, I think say if we call names and shame them in public, even their young family members then will disassociate themselves and will not go get new entrants then into the issue. But let we not also forget say, if we not put law where they bet more, and at the same time we disassociate the community people. Remember me brother be not talk say community stakeholders. And this is where I want to draw or zoom in that of the Ministry of Local Government and Community Affairs. Me youth man them or the me youth I don't know they call them. They say youth groups. You get leadership of the youth there now with villages. You get section chiefs now with villages. You get town chiefs now with villages. You get paramount chiefs now with chiefdoms. You get councillors.
So therefore bring them on board in the fight.
Those people should be part of the fight. Because if we not bring in them kind of the community involvement in the Western worlds or developed nations, how then they get information? Then they get information also based on the book where they sabi or the technology where they use. Now the neighborhood watch, the community's involvement. Now you go say, hey, Auntie Maria, or Auntie Mariam, I don't see somebody they make so. I don't see this person they live a life. We're not to this that kind of life even they live trading. When I can't check them back. So all the informations that they add to the fight against this menace. But also let we not forget say somebody will say, hey, tomorrow I go down fight because it is associated with huge chunk of money. How we self go put where I not go call them bounty, but incentives say whistleblowers. Like in the case of anti-corruption, the one the way they blow the whistle, let me bring them calm
Okay.
in so that at the end of the day, we give them incentive so they
Okay.
will serve as watchdogs in those communities.
Okay, away from that, we look at another story. Usai, the Ministry of Information and Civic Education just conclude the Civic Festival, the National Civic Festival, where them King organize. And of course, the festival this year, 2025, celebrate a lot of things: culture, foster governance, citizen engagement, dialogue, showcase national achievements, and so many other things. Them, usai young people, including pupils, students, them be gather na the Miata Conference Center. Usai then discuss several things. Them get performances and competitions as well. We will look at how the events be look like and waiting. The Ministry of Information able to get out of the event as planned. This is not the first time the ministry is engaging the Civic Festival, and we can look at the aftermath as we get on the phone Mohamed Jawad Niale, the outreach officer for the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, where we can tell me more. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, and thanks for joining us this morning, Jawad.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, so I just give a brief background about the Civic Festival, but take me through on our top 3 objectives then of the festival, and if UNA as a ministry be able to meet those objectives.
Oh yes, so I mean one of the major objectives really for create this big platform where government and citizens go able to engage. And through that engagement there as well, there will be a lot of understanding, information regarding what in government really they do on several things, on several fronts, because you also have to realize that democracy they perish without reliable and truthful information. And for enrich with democracy, we need to get platform there like this way citizens and government go able to engage. And away from that, another huge priority as well now for also create a learning moment as well for citizens. Really, there are a lot of things, a lot of issues, a lot of conversations that we get as well on several things. And sometimes there is a moment of education in all of it for us. So we had school picking, for example, will become the festival for 3 days consecutively, and they go boot to boot. They were learning a lot of things. They're going to Ministry of Health and boots, Ministry of Water and Sanitation and boots, Ministry of Mines and boots. We actually didn't get some really precious metals, rocks, and some of the minerals all on display as well, so kids could go interact with it and really understand the land. In a school, they get to see it, right? So these were some of the key moments as well from the festival.
Okay.
And really as well, the objective, another objective was really to launch some huge reforms where we don't undertake as a ministry. So that's why you see the president launch the Daily Mail. We launched the information archive policy for the first time as well. We now have a film policy. All of that was launched by the president. And one of the most important things as well in proclamation for make we now use January 18 as a day for as a commemoration day for the civil war in this country. This is one of those recommendations in the TRC that has been there outstanding for a long time.
Okay.
So in a way, we're able to tick all of them boxes, and even more boxes as well that we didn't even envision.
Okay, what are the most important public sentiments where you hope say the festival be able to generate so far?
The public sentiment so far has been really, really good. There were a lot of people we say, oh, we wish this was longer, this was more than 3 days. There are a lot of people and talk about how much they have actually learned from, engaging and interacting with the booths. A lot of people as well also talk about the different understanding we they don't get on some of the issues they don't get conversation about in the public, whether on the constitutional review process, whether on new localities, whether on the economy or the mines and mineral sector, or taxation, or even the feed salon as well, the gains we don't make, and possibly even some of the opportunities as well that are still out there. So all of that as well is part of the feedback that we've got so far. There was a huge element of the program which was also entertainment. So we showcase arts, we showcase culture, we showcase musician. We created a platform for young and upcoming talented people as well, for showcase their own abilities as well on stage. All of this, by the way, we did it as well, open to the public for free. So people attended as much events as they could, and we get some really, really impactful side events them as well, that we are also supported by bodies like UNFPA, UNDP, UNESCO, and all of them. They just enrich the program over the 3 days.
Are there plans for extend the days? As you make mention, say people will be they ask, say, or wish for get more days of the festival.
Well, now that we don't done this year, we did take time, sit down, reflect, and see. I mean, everything we don't do this year, reevaluate, and then we could now come back and say, okay, this is now a decision. But just so people could know, last year, now 2 days we do, because we listen to people. This year we do 3 days.
Okay.
So we go see what's possible, and but generally this has been good. This has been very, very fulfilling for we as well as a ministry. But like I say, it's not just us. This was about the entire government as well, because even though now we organize them as a ministry, but it also bring the entire government in one place for 3 days. For example, one of the most meaningful interactions really, now way the chief minister came, he give a keynote on the second day, but not just stop at that. He go in your booth, he sit down there, he go live, and they talk to different people about national unity, about the work what they do, about their own contribution, talk to agencies, talk to ordinary citizens. They all use his platform right there at the Civic Festival for amplify unity, for amplify peace.
How many
for
people
amplify the
roughly
love for
participate inside the festival, Jawad?
Well, right now, I'm not going to tell you because we still can collate a lot of the data we don't get in terms of people that we sign up, people that we attend, and the number of other indicators that we set for ourselves. But hopefully by the end of this week, we will collate all of that as well, and then we will also share them for let the public know. And this is in a way, the reason why that question is very brilliant, because we also use that as a benchmark for measure the impact as well where the festival gets across the country as well. So that's one very, very important indicator that we will also we are now working on the numbers for get them out.
How the insights from the festival go directly influence the programming and management of the Miata Civic Center come 2026?
So yes, so as everybody know, we took over Miata barely a month before the festival. So for the one that we go Miata, na the Miata Civic Center for this festival, and see a lot of the work we do over the last 2 weeks for get the place ready. And we're not even like done yet 100%. But obviously now that the festival is out of the way, we now they make sure say we complete those renovations them and the revamp we need, but also make sure they say Miata Civic Center is a place where we could promote salon culture, salon art, salon music, salon film. For this year, one of the special things that we had for the festival now that we had a movie night where we show some of the best short films with Sierra Leoneans them in salon and out of salon don't create, and that was really inspiring. And we had a very beautiful art showcase as well, na the side of the hall as well, with the Holocaust Museum from the US flying materials them for can display, but also with local museum here, historic pictures of some of the historic places in Freetown and beyond as well. We also showcase that, The one who go to Ministry of Information and boots then see the archive professionalists them. They get very old documents, including a document where they show how the British them been divided the protectorate. That original document, a picture of former President Shaka Stephen, we sit down behind in presidential desk. They with the smoking tobacco. So we get all of them things that we showcase, and with the hope say next year, working with the esteemed body we don't put together, and for really make sure we prepare Miata that all year round people that we want for showcase things like this. This is just the venue where you could come. We promote drama, we promote art, we promote culture, we promote theme, music, and all of the elements there. So because it is important for creatives to get a space where then we will promote their own. I mean, it's a vibrant place for promote the work where they do, and it's a platform as well that they could have access to, and all of them things, and they really will make sure say art as you know it evolve as art as we all know it as well, becoming huge part of we civic consciousness.
Jawad, finally, because we don't get much time inside the show, a lot of listeners go on for know how much money be set aside for the event and how well una be utilize the funds.
Okay, so every time we get a money conversation, one of the things as well I go on for quickly note as well. So I know we would say exactly now. I mean, but like I say, in the next few weeks, we'll also reveal that. But people also have to know that. So every year we do the festival, this now second term, when we make a budget, if we project, say, okay, we need 5 or 6 million for do the festival, what thinking also happen is that government they pay a huge part of that, but the other one, private sector people, donor agencies can also donate to it. But some of them donation as well, not also they come in cash. So for example, if we get our budget, say one for rent stage for 100,000, if somebody can say, okay, me I give on a stage, then that 100,000, it didn't have budget, but we know now say this is not an expenditure we undertake. If somebody can tell, we say, okay, we want to spend 20 million on food, and somebody can say, okay, you know what, me I pay for all the food, I pay for all the water. So that's money we basically don't come off with budget. So basically that is how we've been surviving. Because
so what of the funds coming from the government?
No, of course the funds will they come from government as well. Also they cover major issues. For example, the renovation work they do
So how much come from government?
Right now, I will need to check the figures because I know I forgive a figure I might be wrong on. I will have to check that. And but some of that fund they invested now in putting together the logistics for the entire event. You also have to consider the fact that for all the ministries, no single ministry or MD they pay 50 million for letting can set up all the setup in the entire perimeter. Now part of them, the money we government they give now they use for set up all the place for every ministry, for every agency. So past ministry and now say, okay, you know what, me I want add per my own space, so I buy maybe some more materials. But part of that money they would invest them for set up the entire place.
So how about vendors? We go sell food, drinks, and then pay for them spaces?
Yeah. Okay. Yes, for vendors we charge them a minimal amount. We then pay for them spaces. That money because we not go use government money, we go set up for vendors for let them cancel. So that they small money we then pay. Now we just reinvest them in creating a space for them as well. So then will come and sell. So basically that's what we did. And yes, and take care of other logistical arrangements as well. For example, we get picking and we come from upline for the quiz and debate competition. Of course, statistics relation support for let take care of that particular logistics day. We get other guests them as well. We come up from upline. We get CSOs them, we get media them, we participate in the 3-day event. So all of them expenses and we use from the funds we'll get for take care of those things. Yeah. We have to invest in sanitation as well because going to that place 3-4 days, you have to clean up the place. So all of those costs it goes into things like that.
Thank you so much, Jawad. We hope for get you inside the studio, and by that time, they go down able for give you the actual amount of money where the government pay give
Thank
to
you very
the
much.
ministry for the festival. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And name na Mohamed Jawad Nyale, outreach officer for the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, and they talk about the just concluded national civic festival where the ministry through the government, through the ministry organize as way for raise more awareness about civic or for engage people more about civics. Quickly before we move to our last issue, Sundu, what do you take regarding the conversation between me and Jawad regarding the civic festival, just in few minutes.
Yeah, what's in Kashmir more now the 18th January where the president declared as national remembrance for war victims, and we mark the end of the civil war in Sierra Leone. We, for me, the TRCB don't recommend say we get forget a remembrance day. Mark you, they celebrate all other days. But this now one significant day way for me, I feel so for don't they commemorate that day for far too long. The reason being, we need for teach, the world don't do now for over 20 years now. People picking on the way don't grow up now. We don't reach now at this stage, not even know what's me don't happen. And the history of the war. Some will tell you, so will be small, will not be no, they take we there and there. The cause of the war, what's it make we be going to war? What's it make we be feel aggrieved? So we say, then malice, then other thing that we make we fight. So man call and say a senseless war. But it's good for we, the president don't declare, say, we need for the commemorate this day, more especially under the civic and NAPSI, when the council, and civic education. Yeah. So for me and Peace Commission, I get for responsible in handling that area. The other thing now, like the Daily Mail, even though somebody go tell you, say, well, Daily Mail don't become, archaic, but we talk about, communication, we talk about, news outlets. A fine follow revive the incident day again. You understand? So that in fact it will create more job space for young journalists the way they come up and the like. The other thing we again capture me now the film policies we will not ever get. But if we don't get them policies and they now we they drive, salon they will not get even a big theater, a big theater outside will see people will go sit down for make them enjoy them and day. In those days, past we still gonna, then other side for go sit down, watch them stuff then. But if we get her now, we say industry that will come, people will can invest into, we artist them or actress them. I think say now they will venture that
Okay, Pera, quick one on this.
It's very important. I want to thank the leadership of the Ministry of Information and Civic Education for make sure say the things the way most of we youth man them today or picking them today or even big people they're not being privy to, they no bring come to the light. And then there is a saying that when you educate a nation, you don't enlighten that nation day. Waiting bring the war, so many causative factors, injustice, corruption, tribalism, regionalism, nepotism, and a host of others. This one they serve as a kind of a knee-jerk for make sure see we tell our own stories. We get beautiful and attractive stories which Sierra Leone don't they make since colonial days till present. However, because of the toxicity in politics or the bitterness in politics, we know they tell them gains then they will not make over time. So if the ministry think and fit say for brand come back, look for instance the Daily Mail. I remember in the 80s, when I've been small boy, late 80s, with the seed Daily Mail. Now they tell the story, independent stories, not politically biased, not regionally biased, not tribalistically biased. They tell the real stories. Unlike what they happen now. So if we get the institutions, then they're being revived. I think so we need for give kudos to the leadership of the ministry and by extension the government of Sierra Leone. But it is also important that SALPOST is there. I remember the Creole people that we made them post box bin there. I mean take letter, then they give me the key. When I go, I open and take the letter from them or mails them. The how do you call this? Sierra Leone External Telecommunications Company, we get a slate, and also we get a, how you call the other one? How you call that one with the BN? How you call the institution with the BN bus station? Seratel. Good. How are we going to revive those? Because if we are talking about local content, if we are talking about inclusivity, if we are talking about national development, I think say the ministry also gets this enormous task in making sure that they revive their institutions for Sierra Leoneans. And it is also important that we educate with people there. We don't come up with bring the word, like I say, and we want for go at the end of the day. So in all of this, I think say the leadership of the ministry and by extension the government, we want to tell them thank you for opening the eyes of Sierra Leoneans and make sure we tell our own stories in a positive manner and not in the negative manner.
Quick one, make we take our final story before we pick calls. Society President Biodo announced that some landmark measures them as way for reduced cost of air travel across West Africa by January 1st, 2021. President Biodo doubled as the chairman of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government, and make this disclosure inside where they make in 68 they make speech inside the 68th ordinary session of the Authority of Heads of State and Government. Yesterday, Sunday, the 14th day inside the month of December. Well, quickly make we listen to some key highlights from President Biodo's statement, including this revelation where he make that the travel cost across West Africa will be reduced by January 2026.
Today we meet at a moment when the past 50 years of regional history converge with the demand of our time. This 68th ordinary session is a defining moment for ECOWAS, a turning point for the future of over 400 million West Africans. 50 years ago, our founding fathers imagined a community anchored in solidarity, cooperation, and collective progress. As we mark this golden jubilee, we are called to renew that vision with clarity, courage, and above all, unity. I wish to express my profound appreciation at this juncture to His Excellency. Today we meet at a moment when the past 50 years of regional history converge with the demand of our time. This 68th ordinary session is a defining moment for ECOWAS, a turning point for the future of over 400 million West Africans. 50 years ago, our founding fathers imagined a community anchored in solidarity, cooperation, and collective progress. As we mark this golden jubilee, we are called to renew that vision with clarity, courage, and above all, unity. I wish to express my profound appreciation at this juncture. Member states in transition, ECOWAS remains committed to supporting credible, inclusive, and time-bound pathways back to constitutional rule. Our citizens deserve legitimate leadership and accountable governance. We must uphold the ECOWAS protocol on democracy and good governance with clarity and moral conviction of the ECOWAS single market in alignment with the African Continental Free Trade Area. The work of the ECOWAS Convergence Council has already brought renewed momentum, strengthening fiscal and monetary coordination and enhancing confidence in our path forward to a single currency target by 2027. A common currency remains a strategic priority for our region. When achieved, it will be a transformative tool, expanding trade, reducing transaction barriers, promoting macroeconomic stability and strengthening the competitiveness of millions of enterprises across. Beginning 1 January 2026, our community will implement a landmark measure to reduce the cost of air travel across West Africa. Under this agreement, member states will abolish air transport taxes and reduce passenger and security charges by 25%.
Well, that was President Dr. Julius Madabio, we say so na the chairman for the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government. We be making speech during the 68th ordinary session of ECOWAS Heads of State. A quick one, make we just spend few minutes in discussing this, and we pick calls now. I'll start with Pewa. Regarding the president's speech, especially the reduction, the 25% reduction on air travel across West Africa states.
It is long overdue, and but you know, it is better late than never. I want to tell the leadership of the ECOWAS Parliament, Bokutenki, I think this issue was first raised by the Honorable Abdul Kago in the ECOWAS Parliament, where he say, for travel from one West African country to the other, he even passed for travel from Sierra Leone to other African countries where they outside the bloc. So I want to tell him thank you, and in particular thank you for that. But what's important in all of this, I think the spirit behind the setting up or formation of ECOWAS itself, now before ensure safe, free movement of people, goods and services, economic integration, making sure that the security make up na the region a robust in such a way that you're not going to bed and think say what will happen tomorrow, could go happen tomorrow, or terrorists will attack you tomorrow. And then also it's been very important for make sure say they say we set up one currency. Those were the spirits behind this the formation of ECOWAS. However, we will achieve that one day over time. But I think say Sierra Leone as a nation and that of Liberia, we don't benefit immensely because had it not been for ECOWAS, we from ECOMOG, the war for them become very devastating more than the way I believe. So I think that there are gains we don't make over time, but there are more to be done. We want to see for la Komoya go na Guinea, I don't need laissez-passer. My ID card can speak for me, can enable me to move from Freetown or from Sierra Leone to Conakry or to Guinea. But in all of this, we don't get encumbrances. We don't see Motokade where they say, then they arrest you, say, why not get this, you got forget this. And that was not the reason why ECOWAS was set up. So it's very important that they don't talk about 25% reduction. Why they no eradicate her? For me, I think say for remove her entirely. I no need for pay extra airport tax for Komoya Gona Ghana. For eradicate her entirely rather than reducing it from 25%.
Thank you. Soon the quick one on this.
Well, I think say don't far over the use. As you say, 100 miles is start with a stepping stone. The 25% reduction, I think say they start from there because ECOWAS, we will talk about integrating trades and the like. Now for we economy look like saying are the same. Even the one currency where the president they talk about, where Naomi they talk say if we get on the it will find for use within West Africa and not only West Africa, Africa itself. Like you get euro, we get the US dollar, we get the pound, then we say get currency where you could traverse within Africa where we will do for strain for exchange rate. Then also Kashmir. Now we then talk about we better talk about ID card now. We get the ECOWAS ID card where a day now it can go take them, but also for your farmer that is the first we talk about. We don't go Guinea. Very close to winner. We come on out to salon vehicle. The moment the spot you say na salon vehicle. Now the first thing and the first way will be harass you for let's say of the like. So I think ECOWAS need for do more and Africa need for do more for make we collaborate and make we get effective currency we will make go strain for exchange rates.
No, we'll just pick few calls and wrap up on 079-994-993. Call and make a contribution regarding the topic then we don't discuss inside the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, your name outside the call from?
My name is Side, the call from Center.
Go ahead, Side.
Now, on this daily mail business, we talk about, say, they try for revival. To me, government just want to get a situation where they controlling it. But for goodness sake, when I get a media house like SLBC, where if they structure and well, then get ready, then get television, then get good programs, then go propagate whatever news or whatever material they go and give to the people. Daily Mail, this 21st century, where people they buy papers because of the coming of online newspapers, online television. What in I want to tell you? Then what just want to go waste money? Because APC trial, then go take one small bubble, then get them, they say, I'm editor for Daily Mail. What thing actually Daily Mail? They can't compete with this small market way there.
Thank you.
When I didn't newspaper and television, all they compete for get what thing then they get for run the station.
Thank you.
Come back and pitch inside back to because of my account Daily Mail.
Thank you, sir. 079994993. Please more just spend 1 minute and giving with submission as we not get any more time inside the show. 079994993. Now the number for call and make a contribution. Hello? Hello? Hello, your name outside the call from? 07999949993. Now the number for call. Hello, your name outside the call from? Hello?
Yes, boy from Godric.
Go ahead, boy.
Yeah, I think if the civic festival is fine, more broad-based, embrace the whole culture, not to one part of the culture, no more, not for good dance level. It's like you build it, not to dance no more. Let them educate people on different things. Then the fight against drugs, yes, with time, say.
We lost the call. Caller is 07999949993. This is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. We just pick. Just few more calls on the line. 079-994-993. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good morning. Hello.
Good morning. Your name outside the call from?
Mr. Bakar from Fomek.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead, Bakar.
In relation to this civic festival, one of the things this way is just like way they make scale of preference. When you watch the situation at the country, I not feel say the civic festival, the people in need now. And when you check nothing that the way, if you check, we know how much of the money we come out from the consolidated fund. They come to the fighting of Kush. What do they see? They see them, they chase the people then, we are the one them. But what about the victim then? What's not the provision for them? We not see new one then, are the same one the way they fall all out. We expect the victim they now, they forget center, they forget side, when they train the people here, in terms of everything, let them see say Kush not damage for their life.
Okay. Thank you.
So it's the go on. Thank you.
Two more calls, we wrap up 07999949993. Now the number for call. Hello, your name outside the call from? Hello?
Mr. Mario, good morning, Suleiman.
Yes, go ahead.
My sisters, and we politicians, the thinking faculty, find something they make slow. This civic education or civic, anyhow, they call them. We, the big one, they would not fail already from 25 above. Why they know the current year going to school from primary or nursery school, then build this future generation for Sierra Leone? Now that them for do. We will not go book who they think more than how then they think. You're gonna waste money, then they do so. I tell you, thank you, my sister.
One more call, 079-994-993. Just one more call, and we wrap up the show this morning on 079-994. Hello?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Father. This is not the Lion.
Go ahead, Lion.
Let Allah help me. Now so we get some people that we put on, You know, some people and then they say, well, you know, thing, now we go against Kush. You know, now we put on our Ujazi, now we put on so, now we say, no more to Kush. The other one there, what did they do? They say no, because of them they sell them. Then they will sell them. They say no. It not happen. So at the place to Allah, they want the way stand for the truth, for make that thing they happen. You know, then they against Kush. Let Allah give the reward. Let Allah give the heaven.
Thank you.
You want the way if they say now, then they sell them. They want chairmanship. Let Allah.
Well, we'll not go pick any more calls. We not get time again, and I don't feel say we studio guests didn't get anything extra for say regarding the calls. Do you have anything, Mr. Sundu?
Yes.
Just in a few seconds.
Yes, I have this one we talk about. You know, why can't we take the civic to the schools? I will talk about the civic council where they don't try for involve the curriculum into schools. Then also, me want for emphasize on that say. Changes. If changes for start of one salon for change, let change start with we. That's not a good governance topic for this week.
Okay.
We need for start the change. You and me, Naya, and everybody is salon for change. Let citizens and start the changes with themselves.
Thank you, Pewa. Quick one.
I agree with Saidu. I want to tell them thank you, but I also agree with Saidu. Yes, we don't need Daily Mail. All we need, let we revive SLBC, let we revive Salpost, let we revive how do you call this? Seratel, yeah, for make sure say communication flow, because already the industry has been oversaturated. And then also I agree with the caller, we say let we take them to schools.
Okay.
Yes, civic education. Most of us we are fortunate to be taught civic responsibilities going forward. And then it is also important that the Ministry of Information and Civic Education almost them in budgets and almost then spend, the people needs to know. It is very important that those information needs to be at the fingertip of every ministry or government official. At the end of the day, people need accountability on this. Needs to be, told what has been expended and what was budgeted.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you, Daniel Pewa and Solomon Sundu for joining the show this morning. Thanks to everybody who make the show possible. DJ Wanda give you technical support now at the studio. Abubakar Bendu and Soyusi Semekunasu live on Facebook. The producers of the show are Fatima Talebi and Reginald Brian Ojokutu Soya. Executive producer Teresa Thomas. Until tomorrow, we will go join you again with another edition of the Epic Morning Show. Marion Precious George say, have a lovely day in Tata.